Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sarah back here in the storage unit. Hope you guys are all having a great day, morning, noon, night, whatever it may be for you. I'm doing pretty well. I've been having a lot of fun with you guys just working over the course of the last few episodes on this building, and even though it is a big project, I think we're making a lot of good progress and things are really starting to shape up. I mean, this is technically a functional storage unit so far, so I think that in itself is pretty cool. One of the first things I wanted to do today is going to be kind of odd. So I saw this picture on Reddit and it really got me wondering how you do this. So basically, apparently you can take an item frame that has an item in it and you can actually place a sign on top of that, which I had no idea about. Hang on, let me put a couple things in here if I have space. Which I don't really have space. I think we're just gonna have to pick one thing up for now. So, like for instance, they showed a picture where you could go like this. Yep. And then you could put like wood. And then voila, you have like this label with the item sticking out of it. That, to me, is awesome. I want to experiment with this a little bit more. So I can pop the sign out. Okay, so I can put wood on the top. What if I put like... Is that the very bottom line? Yeah. So there's like 4 lines. What if I put like an arrow? Can you see the arrow? What about a space? Can I push the arrow over with a space? Yep. Yep. Definitely could. Okay. So that shows me... So if I do something like that, that shows me exactly where everything is at, and I can kind of label it that way. I think that makes a lot of sense. So I think we're gonna do that with every single category, but we're not gonna categorize things right now. I think we're gonna focus on building and then add all of that in. How do I? Oh, there we go. Pop. We'll add all of that in after I get all of the construction of the actual building set up. So I'm thinking today we're gonna try and put a roof on this thing and probably add like a little bit to the outside. I think this is a good point in time to start adding details to the outside. Make this look a little less blocky and kind of transition into a roof maybe. So like I do with a lot of my builds, I want to start with some dark oak columns. Well, actually, we should probably finish this wall here, shouldn't we? Okay, I think that would probably be best. So I'm gonna get some spruce stairs, if I have any of those, which it looks like I do not at the moment. So let me make a few here and we'll go ahead and get started placing these. Sometimes I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I'm sitting here talking about how my inventory is full and everything, and then I look and it's like, oh, okay, I have 2 separate stacks of panes for no reason. I don't know what I'm thinking sometimes. But anyways, I think how we're gonna do this is put a spruce block there and a spruce block there. Maybe that should be like this. And then have panes above it. I do have to get up here a little bit. I don't think I want to use ladders. Let's just stack up with like a log or something like that. And then put panes here so it turns into a tiny little window. And we'll put a couple more spruce blocks because that way we have a nice little shape. And it also looks a little bit more open. It's just not like a flat area with some blocks in it, but it has a little bit more dimension. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe this should be a strip log as well to kind of give it more of a transition. Let's see, so if I take dark oak log, go like that, then strip them. Yeah, I like that a lot more. I think this looks like a really good entrance. And now we're gonna go ahead and add some more details. So we're gonna stack up like this and add some beams to the side of this and make it look pretty cool, add some dimension. And I'm not gonna like probably talk about the whole thing as I'm doing it, but I think just showing you guys my process for how I add details to things, you know, gives you an idea of how to do this yourself if you want to. So this looks pretty good. I think it already looks like a million times better. The one thing I will say is it does look a little flat around here. So I think we could add a little bit more dimension here. Ooh, not like that. Not like that. By going like this, this, and maybe we need some slabs. I know for sure I want to add pressure plates to these doors because this is already driving me nuts. Anytime I have a door that does not incorporate pressure plates, I go crazy because I always feel like I need that. Alright, yeah, this looks so much better already. Just having that tiny bit of dimension there, making it feel like it has some sort of like overhang, I think is great. I think what would make this even better is if right here we added just a tiny bit more dimension by adding in some spruce fences. So let me make those real quick and we'll incorporate them here. Okay, so something like this, 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 this. How does that look? It looks good. I think it's a little weird because it's not connected to the slab here. That does look a little bit strange. Let's see, what could we do? Okay, there. This is what I went with. Adds a little bit more definition. Still looks like, you know, an awning of some sort. And I think that looks really good. I think one more thing that this could use out here would be some sort of lighting source. I'm not sure if it would make it too bulky or not, though. Like, if we added... how could we do this? Some sort of... Oh, lanterns. We could probably use lanterns somewhere here. Hang on, let me see if I have any lanterns laying around. I can't believe this is happening again. All I wanted to do was craft some lanterns. Ah! Leave me alone. Oh God! Why is this happening again? No, shut the door. Okay. Oh God, why is this happening? I don't understand. What causes this? Is it just a random thing? What should I do? I think all the villages are safe. Maybe we should climb up and then shoot them? Oh wait, I can't do it there. Where's the place I can do that? I mean, we are safe for the moment, but it's like they're all outside. I don't know what triggers this. Is it just a random thing? I should really look it up because it was so scary last time. Yeah, there's a lot of them there. I need to store splash potions of health around the base, and then that way when this happens I could just splash them all. Where are the iron golems? Why aren't they doing their job? That's what I want to know. Missed that one under the tree. There we go. Okay, any more? Oh, I mean, obviously there's one down there still. Where's he at? Come here. Alright, I think it's... Oh, there's one more. Maybe we should just sleep after this. Wow, that's a lot of XP. That's a nice sound. But yeah, I don't know what's triggering these zombie things. Am I doing something? Is it just part of living in a village? I would assume that it is. But let's go ahead and go to sleep so we can, you know, get away from this whole raid or whatever this is. And back to building? That was just really strange. So I think I want to put a fence here, and just have the lanterns hang down, and then that way we have this nice little area here with some lighting. And then we do have to make a path down here. I've kind of been working on it off camera, just building a little hillside here, so the way down is a lot more accessible. But I want to put in some stairs here and just make it easier to get up and down. So let's see, I think we'll use spruce stairs, and then also, you know, the pathing mechanic with shovels. So let's make this like, I guess 5 wide is fine. And just like that. I like the paths to look really natural. I don't think it's important to have a path be straight, because if you want a path to really look like it belongs in the world, you have to make it kind of unnatural for it to be natural, if that makes sense. And the reason for that is, you know, things that have existed for a long time usually look kind of weathered. They sort of look like they have worked their way into the landscape irregularly. I think that's the word. Oh, can I not open this because of the ladder? Oops. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let's put that there. Oh, I'm picking up so much rotten flesh. I don't want this. Duh. Okay. Is that a villager over there? What's he doing? He's so far away from the village. Where is he going? We keep losing villagers too. They keep running away. What if there's like some secret spot they're hanging out in? What are you doing out here, guy? You're just taking a stroll? I guess he's heading back now. That's weird. But anyways, we might need a little bit more dirt here to make it more gradual on this side. Let me see if I can get some and do that because this incline is pretty steep. So hang on just a second here, guys. Okay, so I've made this a lot more gradual on the sides here, and I've incorporated almost all the stairs. I think the next thing is going to be to add a little bit of plant life to make this look like it's been growing here for a while. So how I would usually start with that would be to lay a few leaves here and there just to make it look kind of weathered, and that's really the easiest thing to put in, just some leaves to start off with. So let's put those in here. Oh, and I also added some lampposts, as you can see, whoops, just on the left and right to make it look, you know, a little bit more lit up and like it's supposed to be here and that it belongs and all of that. So putting these in, and I think that this just by itself adds a lot, makes things look like it's been here for a while. I'm really not sure how else to say it. Just when you look at it, it makes sense, right? It's like, oh, okay, this is a path up and looks really, really pretty just with this bright green from the leaves. Let's put like one more there. I think that looks really good. And the next thing I want to do is go ahead and bone meal the grass, because, well, actually, no, there's one other thing we should do first, which is to set up the actual paths between the stairs. So, like, let's say there's a path coming out this way, and it kind of, like, naturally spreads out to be the same width as the stairs, and then you have it like this. Voila. Okay. Same thing here, and you just want it to look not straight, just continuing in some manner so you can kind of tell where it's going, but you never want it to be too straight, because if it's too straight then it looks artificial and it doesn't look, it looks a lot less, I guess romantic is the way I can describe it, but like this looks really good, I think. So it's gonna lead down there, down to the village. I won't do that right now. I won't take it all the way. Whoa! Oh! Hello. I forgot about this. There's a random hole with an iron golem, and I was gonna fill it up, but I didn't want to ruin the opportunity for him to get out. So I made like a way up for him to climb, but so far he's kind of just chilling. I don't know if he can climb out, but I hope he figures it out one day. But yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and bone meal the grass with the little bit of bone meal that we have here. And I hope that a lot of flowers will spawn. The reason I like flowers so much is they're a really easy way to add color variety. So like right now we have a lot of green and we have a lot of brown, and you want to have little bits of color here and there in a build to kind of make your eyes catch that color. So like you see how your eyes sort of gravitate to the red of the flowers? That's a really good thing because it keeps your eyes looking around because you're looking for more red. You're like, oh, here's a red flower, there's a red flower, and that's like a thing in art. So this adds a lot. Wherever we can get flowers, that is great. And I think that looks really good. So last thing I want to do is plant a couple of saplings, because that'll add some variety to the shape of what we're seeing around here. So let me like place a sapling here. I don't know if we have enough bone meal to get these all up and grown right now, but we're gonna try. Oh, we couldn't even get one grown. Oh well. But we'll put in some saplings just along the sides here. Not where they're gonna be in the way, but in places where we're going to be able to see them from far off and just be like, ooh, that looks like an interesting place. You know what I mean? So we'll put that there. And I want to put them in kind of places where they'll potentially grow into large oak trees. And I think that's enough. We don't really need too many. I think that's a good amount. I should probably put like a couple more stairs here, I think. I'll do that here in a second. But that's basically it. Other than that, the wilderness just has to kind of grow on its own and figure itself out. But we're done with making this look natural and everything. Oops. Okay. I did not mean to go down here. I need that dirt a lot. Let me stack back up and put that there. I was wanting to just add like one more space of a path here, but I don't think it's possible. Anyways, yeah, there's that. That's the path. I think it looks great. I hope you guys do too. I think this whole thing is just really pretty. And I'm really glad that we decided to make this building so high up as well, because I think the fact that we're like this close to the sky and we can see the stars and everything is really, really pretty. And I guess, now that I look at it, the moon goes from that side to this side, so the sun should as well, right? I think. So that's a really cool effect too. We can see a lot from here. But now that we're done with that, I think we're going to add details to the rest of the building. So just all of these little things put together, adding the frames, adding the detail, and then adding the outside details as well. I'm going to do that all around the building and just give it a bit more dimension, and then I will cut back and show you guys what that looks like. Okay? Okay. Okay, you guys, so this is the project here with a roof actually put on it. It's not the best roof I've ever done, but it's functional and everything for now, and I think we can add more details up there. Maybe we can find a functional use for the space up there since there is a lot of it. But for now, I just want to show you guys what it looks like, and we can take a brief peek at it. So here's the front part, which I think could probably use like a little bit of an overhang. Maybe if I put a couple more blocks on the side, that'll look nicer, but that's how this looks for now. And then if we go down the path that we set up earlier, we can see it from a little farther away, and it does look really inviting. You know, with all of these things put together, like what we were talking about, you can kind of see how you're compelled to just run up there and check it out. It looks really cool. And then as we come around to the side, okay, so I figured since we have kind of a sunflower field here, that I would incorporate a few more since it's on a hillside that'll display them nicely in the proper direction. So here is the hill where you can look up at the storage unit. We did manage to get a few big trees there on the hillside as well, and I put a bunch of grass there, and you can kind of see how the shape of the roof is a little weird. It gets taller as it goes by, but I think it does look really nice, and I'm pretty happy with it, so I think this is good. We might add a few more details because it does look a little bit blocky still, doesn't it? We might have to add like some irregularities. We could add like some big windows in the top, something like that. But let's just go around and see what this looks like. And you might be able to see I still have a little bit of work to do on the terrain down there on the far end. That is basically just an overhang of dirt right now, which I am not proud of, but I'm not the best at terraforming. I think that's one of my weakest skills in this game, so it's still something that I have to work on. But I think that this side looks really good. Doesn't that look cool? I actually, this is my first time looking at this from the outside. I was finishing up by doing the inside of this side that you're seeing here, and I think that just looks amazing. It looks like some sort of really cool church. In fact, I think it looks cooler than the church that we built before, which you can kind of see the tower from over there. But yeah, just hanging over the hillside. Let's look, let's take a look at it from like the top floor of the cottage here and see what it looks like. I bet that's gonna look awesome. I still have some renovating to do in here. Let's see, so I'm sitting at my desk and yep, that looks great. We really have a nice little village here that's coming along, and I'm so happy with this. I think the storage unit is a really great addition to everything, and it's exactly how I pictured it. It's this big building and you're like, oh, that must have a really huge purpose, and it is. It's where all our stuff is going to be. So I think that we're going to go ahead and wrap things up since we're pretty much done with that. I am going to add a few more details onto the storage unit, maybe add a little bit, like I was talking about, some space up in the top for actual, you know, functional things. Maybe we'll just have like a hangout spot, maybe some more villager beds, I don't know. I want more things that'll pull villagers over to this side of the village for sure. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. And we do have to do, oh, we still have to do the bottom floor, the basement. That'll be really fun as well. But I think we'll go ahead and head up here and just kind of wrap things up for today. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. And, you know, as always, if you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and one thing I did want to talk to you guys about before I kind of let you go is I'm thinking of streaming on Twitch here soon. I think it's going to be really fun. And I'm not sure what kind of games I'm gonna play. I am gonna play Minecraft for sure. Minecraft will definitely be a part of my streaming career, or whatever you want to call it. But it's not just gonna be Minecraft. I also play like World of Warcraft. Sometimes I play League of Legends, things like that. I play a lot of stuff. I really like RPGs and sandbox games. I don't really care for a whole lot of shooters. Maybe some Overwatch. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would like to see me play. And then I will post a link to my Twitch as well as a schedule. If you want to hear more updates about that, follow me on Twitter, because that's where I'll be talking about this stuff more in the near future, probably streaming here in a few days, getting that all set up and going. So if you want to check me out, you know, that'll be in the description. But anyways, I'll go ahead and let you guys go, and I hope you all have a great day, and my name is Sierra. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!